Another one bites the dust.
Yeah.
You know the classics like by Queen, the song.
That classic rock song. It's a great song to jam out to, but it's not a good phrase when it relates to your computer. Whew, is yours on its last leg?
It's time to compute this with Thor, Schrock, and Schrock Innovations. Good to see you, Thor.
Good to see you guys.
You remember the song?
Oh yeah, I remember the song.
During our
I heard
era.
it in my head, and it's like, oh my gosh, we see it every day on the bench. Like, oh
Another
man.
computer biting the dust.
Well, and sometimes it's like, you're like, rest in peace. You were like a Windows Vista machine, and the customer really needed to move on.
Yeah.
And it's not them, it's you.
It's not you, it's me.
This thing is really dead, and you might want to think about a new computer. So sometimes
Is
we
that
have
a
those
hard
conversations.
conversation to have? Because I assume some customers will think you're just trying to upsell them.
Yeah, it depends. So there's different variations of the talk. Okay, so you have the talk. It's like, well,
the breakup talk,
if you were looking for a reason to buy a new computer, this is really a good reason. If you weren't, we could fix it, because a lot of times if it's 50% of the cost of a new computer, if your hard drive goes bad, and if it's half the cost of a new computer for whatever reason, we usually at least give you the option to buy a new computer rather than fix this one. So it's like if you're looking for an excuse, this is a great excuse, or we can fix it. Then we have somebody who comes in with like a Windows XP computer that has like a bad hard drive, and they're like, but I need to fix it, and then we explain to them this is not a safe computer to use on the internet. This is not, you really need to move to anything else.
Right, that's an old operating system.
And then, of course, there's the situations where, the user of the computer is like a 95-year-old grandmother that, is in the hospital or whatever, and this is her only link to the world, and she's too old or doesn't want to learn a new operating system. So can you just fix it for her? If she gets hacked in the next couple years, I don't think it'll be a big deal. And we're like, okay, we do what our customers want us to do. Our job is to give options and to prevent things from happening that are bad.
So is this the #1 issue that you're seeing, is computers dying, and what causes them to fail?
Gotcha. Well, the #1 thing I think we'd see in the service center is probably overall like security, either concerns, like people who think they've been hacked and they haven't, or people who actually have gotten a virus and they need our help. But an easy #2 is bad hard drives, hard drives that start failing, because what happens is your computer tries to mask that failure so that so your computer keeps serving you. Ironically enough, whether it's hard to believe here, but it wants you to be happy. And so it tries to keep you happy. It does the work, it boots up, it does everything. When it has an internal problem, it doesn't complain, it doesn't whine. If it's got a broken leg, it just keeps right on marching until the other leg breaks, and then all of a sudden it can't march anymore. And then you turn on your computer and it says, literally I had live on the radio show this Sunday, computer boots up, and I had someone ask, it says no boot volume, what do I do?
Was that a hard drive issue?
Yeah, it's a hard drive. Yeah, no boot volume. There's nothing to boot from. The hard drive has failed.
If that's the #1 issue that you see, hard drive failures, how do you know when you're getting to that point? Because you want to do something about it before it actually fails.
Yeah,
so are there
you need
signs?
to.
Are there signals?
Well, yeah, a lot of times there are. Now, hard drives, especially mechanical hard drives, like it sounds so like 19th century, like mechanical hard drives with the steam engine, No, but mechanical hard drives as opposed to solid state drives. So solid states have no moving parts. They're really, really fast, like microchips.
The mechanical is like a needle on a record.
It's like a record
player,
player, but it spins at 7,200 RPM, so it's pretty fast. And so basically, it's got little heads that move around in there. So if you slam your fist on the table while the computer is working, that's enough to jack that hard drive pretty good and cause it to start failing. On the other hand, sometimes those hard drives will have internal problems, and they start to fail slowly over time, like they won't power up every time. Or sometimes when they try to read data, it fails, and it goes back and tries again, and it can get it. You'll experience this as a slow computer. My computer's been slow lately. Why is it so slow? That's one of the #1 reasons why.
Now, something that can help is Drive Advisor, correct?
Oh yeah, Drive Advisor is great. Now, Drive Advisor is a product you can, it doesn't detect every hard drive failure. Like the person who called my radio show was running Drive Advisor, and she said, "Well, it never said anything." Well, it was a sudden failure. It's a laptop. It probably got dropped or something. It was an event that happened that caused the hard drive to fail. Most hard drives, especially in desktops, will fail slowly over time, and as soon as it goes from 100% health to 99% health, when we have that first inkling of a problem, Drive Advisor will send you an email that says, hey, your hard drive is starting to fail. It's dropped from 100% health to 99. We'll alert you if it drops further, but you should really get it replaced at this point, because at 99% we can get everything back. No special sauce required. We just pull the data off. When we get down to like 50%, that starts to become data recovery territory, which is a whole lot more expensive.
And that's why this is so important, this program that you can download. It notifies you if the hard drive fails, because if you wait till it's too late, you could lose all your data.
Yeah, and it's free. That's the thing. It's like absolutely
it is free.
There's no catch. There's no ads. It does ask for your email address when you install it, but that's so it can send you an email notification when your hard drive fails.
Yeah.
So it's pretty sweet. Drive Advisor, you can get it at driveadvisor.com. It's driveadviser.com, and it's a free download. You just install it on your computer.
I'm gonna do that tonight.
Do you link to it from your website? Can you get to it from your website?
Yeah, Schrock Innovations. You can get there from there as well.
Perfect.
But yeah, it's a sweet program. It's got over about 4,000 or 5,000 users locally right now that are using it on their computers, and people just love it because it's free.
Well, I was gonna say I love that it's free. I mean, why wouldn't you get it? You really should.
We have a few companies using it that have like 40 plus computers monitored by one email address, and we're like, wait a minute, maybe we need a pro version.
Well, SchrockInnovations.com if you want to learn more about that and all the other products. Secure Updater, there's some other things out there we've talked about in the past.
Oh yeah.
Thor, good to see you. Thanks for coming
Thor.
in.
See you guys. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Well,